One of the earliest memories that I have, I must have been about 3 or 4 at the time. I know I hadn't started school yet. I'm the son of the only child of a single mother. And at the time we were staying with my aunts in a big house. And, everything I guess was normal, except for this particular time I happened to be outside of the door of a room. And I heard my mother and my aunts, or one of my aunts, arguing about something. I have no idea what it was all about. At that time, children you don't get into grown folks' business. So I didn't even, it didn't even dawn on me to try to understand what was going on. But anyway, during the course of that confrontation that they were having, my aunt blurted out, well, he's a bastard and he will never accomplish anything. He'll never be anything. And she didn't see me. She didn't direct it at me. She was talking to my mother. I know in heated conversations, a lot of times you say things that you don't mean them the way they came out. My first thought was, I have no idea what a bastard is, but it really doesn't sound like a good thing. And then, how does she know what my life will be? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's like, how can somebody predict something like that? Now, let me just put a pin in that. I love my aunt. I know she loves me. She has never treated me with anything but kindness and love and attention and, everything else. And looking back on it, I believe that sometimes, when you get into an argument, you just say those things that, will put you on top and put the other person in their place. And I think this is one of them. She wasn't wrong. Once I found out what the definition of a bastard was, I am a bastard. So, she wasn't wrong about that. The thing of her possessive powers, her powers of knowing what the future is, that was out of line. But based on what a lot of teachings that were going on during that time, persuasive types of teaching that, if you do this and this will be a result. She was throwing out that kind of karma mentality. But like I said, it stuck with me. It really stuck with me. The next memory that I have, they didn't get into a physical fight or anything else like that. Like I said, the next memory that I have is that we were outside in the snow. I was in the baby carriage and a stroller, and my mom was just walking me down the street in the middle of the snow. So, like I said, I don't know what exactly happened after that. I never asked. And like I said, my aunt didn't treat me like she disowned me, or that like I was trash or anything like that. None of that ever happened. The only thing that stuck with me were those words. So, that old saying, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. You can heal from sticks and stones. You can recover from sticks and stones. But sometimes those words that come in, they sting, they can alter your life. I don't think she ever meant me to hear it, but I did. And it stuck. And why other memories during that time didn't stick, I have no idea. But that really pierced me, and I decided right then and there, well, and I knew nothing about the saying of success is the best revenge, but that was my thought. I'm going to prove that she doesn't know what she's talking about. I have to. I can't let this be a realistic evaluation of me. So that's what I pursued to do. Whether I actually accomplished that or not, I know I didn't turn out to be nothing, but I didn't turn out to be a superstar or, the greatest thing since sliced cheese, but, I made something out of my life. So that's that.